MTA, and today is my second guitar lesson video known as shifting. And basically what that is knowing your way around the fretboard. Now there will be a little tiny bit of review, but that's it's kind of essential to shifting. So guys, let's get right into it. So guys, to get started, we need to know what shifting is. So shifting is basically getting around the fretboard and knowing what the notes are. So guys, I'm going to get close for this one, and basically each dot represents a fret. And so once you play the guitar a little more and you become familiar with it, you'll easily know what frets are which. So you see that we have the head here, then we have two frets, and then a fret with a dot on it. This indicates the third fret. The first dot indicates the third fret. Then it goes 1, 2, it goes 2 frets to the 5th. After that, it goes to the 7th, and then to the 9th. The 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th frets are all labeled with a dot. Then it breaks the pattern of odds and goes to the 12th fret. The reason this is because the 12th fret is an octave from the open string. For example, low E string. Also the low E string, but it's an octave higher because I'm holding the 12th fret. After that, it goes all the way, it goes past 3, it goes to the 15th fret, then the 17th, then the 19th, then the 21st. After the 21st, it's going to go to the 24th, if your guitar has that many frets. But anyway, that is basically a good way to know where you are in the on the guitar fretboard. Now, aside from dots being on the front, you're mostly going to be using these dots right here. There are dots, if you can see them. I'm not sure if you can see them. Let me take the guitar off for a second. So, as you see, there's a white dot right there, right at my fingertip. And each one of those indicates what's on the front. So if you can see the white dot on the front and on the side at the same time, you'll see the 3rd has a dot. And on the 12th, it has 2 dots. So you're going to be using those side ones, the side fret dots, a lot when you're trying to get around the guitar. Shifting not only includes knowing your way around the guitar, but it also includes the skill of being able to get from one area to another quickly. So guys, that is why I'm going to be showing you a riff that will train you in the ways of shifting. So, let me get my amp over here tuned up, and then I'll show you the riff. So guys, for this riff, I recommend doing a clean sound like that, because you'll be able to see which notes you're actually pressing, and it'll be easier to hear. For these riffs, I'm going to be mostly using the clean. But besides that, the riffs will help you out a lot. For the shifting riff, what we're going to do is the riff is going to be like this. Pretty simple. So that's like a little warm up for you guys. So the fastest way to shift is to use your fingers, use your fingers of course, but to alternate your fingers. Don't just use one finger the entire time. As you see, your notes won't mesh together if you just use one finger. Instead, use multiple fingers, because you have 4 for a reason. much better when I use all 4 of my fingers. After you've completed your warm-up, riff, now it's time for the advanced riff. So make sure you master the warm-up, the beginner riff first. Now, for the advanced riff, we're going to be going from here all the way to here very quickly. So guys, what that is it's the open note, 5th fret, jump all the way to the 12th fret, and then go from the 9th fret, the 10th fret to the 9th fret. So now guys, practice that and master that riff. It is pretty hard for those who are just getting into shifting and having to jump from very far. So practice jumping from different areas. Most people would not actually play that riff like that, but for these purposes, for the purpose of this video, practice the riff like I have taught you. Basically just be on one string and practice jumping, because you're going to need to use it a lot when playing guitar. Now guys, time to expand upon the advanced riff. So for the advanced riff, I don't have really that big of a jump for you guys, but if you guys want a real challenge and to really hone in on your skills, it's time for you guys to do some huge jumps. So here it is for you guys. Basically what I'm doing there is I'm going from open low E. This is all on the low E because we're practicing jumping. So I go from here to the 3rd, and I basically do it except I jump from the 3rd. So I do 3rd. The original riff with starting on the 5th. Then after from the 10th to the 9th, I go to the 3rd. Basically, a good way to practice is to just play random, it doesn't matter if it sounds good or anything, play just random notes from really far, so like, and see how fast you can go without making any extra sound. So and so just like practice how far you can shift, and then you'll be able to be more accurate with your shifting and more precise. So like, and so you can be very precise and keep practicing. You'll be able to go from all the way here to here, and you'll be able to go very, very far. So guys, practice those riffs and practice the warm-ups and just practice everything that I've taught you, and you'll be able to shift like an absolute pro. So guys, that will be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on XZA.